Oh, oh, oh. Me cae en el lado, wow. Paso muchas noches pensándote. Yo no sé ni cómo ni cuándo fue. Pero solo sé que yo recordé cómo te lo hacía y a ti a ver. Si yo no puedo ser solo, pero sé que te boté de mi vida, te boté. Te boté, te di banda y te solté. Yo te solté, pa'l carajo usted se fue. Usted se fue de mi vida, te boté. Yo te boté, yeah, yeah, mami. Baby, la vida es un ciclo, lo que no sirve, yo no lo reciclo. Así que de mi vida muerte, que si te lo metes para recordar un tarte. Yeah, que yo me cansé de tu mentira. Ahora hay una más dura que me tira. Todo tiene su final, todo expira. Pero el pasado y el pasado nunca vira. Arranca pa'l carajo. Mi cuerpo no te necesita. Lo que pida un perreo sucio en la placita. No creo que lo nuestro se repita. Yo le prendo un fil y dejo una red ahorita. Yeah. Oh, yo sabía que en ti una vez más yo confié. Oh, yo todo lo que amo que mil veces te testé. Baby, mejor que tú ahora tengo como es. Lo nuestro y del mundo a ti te quedaste a pie. Yo te boté, te di banda y te solté. Yo te solté, pa'l carajo te mandé. Yo te mandé, y a tu amiga me clavé. Me la clavé, oh, hijo de puta. Como yo te boté, y desde que te di esa boca, la gata son de tres en tres. Si tú quieres preguntar si no me crees, que ya no tengo estrés. Pa' completar la fila somos tres. Todo el mundo se te fue revés, yo con ella me revés. Un día que la probé, que yo no creo que volviste a ver. Dame, que servicio te lo cancelé. Si no respondo, el problema va a tocar el fondo. Mami, respira hondo mientras te lo escondo. Si te lo obligo, yo no tengo el fondo, pero por todo media cancha baby como rondo. Yo te doy una sepultura dura. Yo sé que con el tiempo la herida se cura. Es un vela que tú no te aseguras. Te lo juro por Dios que perdí mi segura. Yo te boté, te ando y te solté. Por carajo te mandé. What's up, everybody? Back with another video. It's good, King Charles, TVP. Little change up in the music with some reggaeton. So, shout out to all you guys. What's good, Harley 2020? Yeah, back with another video. Hold on one second. Charge my other phone. Hold on, guys. I gotta locate my charger from other device. Okay. But yeah, back with another video, and this video is not gonna be that long, hopefully. But hey, you never know. But video. I've been looking a lot into because when you're in the truth community, that never existed, you kind of get lost in the wrong shit. It's kind of like, damn, we back in 1970s up in this bitch over here, and this truth community, we got to get with the motherfucking times.
You know, all this not paying attention to nothing, motherfuckers is lost in time. So I got to get back up to speed, up to date. You know, I got to get up. I got to get back into. I got to get back into the swing of things. You know, because it's a different world out here, man. With things accelerating so fast, and you know, we just focus on the trajectory of doomsday, and we got to kind of like back up, start back, get back to the basics. So, I started like really looking into all this AI stuff, from every aspect, not just this. And this is what I came across. It led me back up here, and I'm like, well, damn, because I was looking at AI for like a bunch of different things, and there's good and there's bad. Of course, with everything's good, there's bad. Right now, they're letting us like free range this shit, and of course they're gonna be like, well, you dumbass fucking human beings, you can't handle AI. So guess what we gotta do? Regulate it. Oh yeah, it was prosperous for you at first, but now you can't do that no more because A, B, C, D, and E, and one, two, three. That's a fuck's that word I want to use? No pun intended. But yeah, man, is it good or bad? Just to get set the record straight, when I'm talking about this stuff, I'm not talking about a particular song. You know, I'm not talking about a particular person. It's just shit that I've been noticing already. Because I was on a stream last night. Well, not really. I just checked it out. Uh, because I was like, let me. I forgot about let me. I've been watching this, and I'm like, yo, this shit makes sense. I was on another stream, Dane Calloway stream, just checking out the chat. And I'm like, this motherfucker. I already know what he's about. You know what I mean? But I'm like, yo, this motherfucker just overload the fucking AI chat bots and all this other shit. This motherfucker be on high overload. And last night, the AI crashed his stream. Kid you not, I went in at the right time. I was just checking it out, because I was making a video. And I'm like, showing how, look, I mean, this is all, how could this be truth and, right? Truth community about truth and love and I don't know the intention, but I'm just saying, how could it be about truth? Real. How could it be about being real, keeping it real or being real when the fucking shit has literally there's probably 1,000 bots in there, 1,000, and you know how to look for them. You could spot them out, because they control everything, and then listening to it. This person does the same thing another person does, and other people do it too. And this is why they have the screen, and they're always on a screen because they're controlling the AI chat. I mean, they're probably not controlling the AI. They're probably just accepting or rejecting the commands that AI is suggesting as a subscriber person in the chat. Because there's AI chatbot and then there's chatbot, two different ones. The AI shit's loose cannon all but can do it all by itself. But the chatbot, it has to be controlled by the administrators, the creators, or the mods. You know, shit's pretty fucking crazy, man. It really is. And I'm like, damn. And last night, lo and behold, like right when I was watching it for like 10 minutes, and I caught it. I caught it. It just started going in. I was like, oh shit, let me screen record this shit, because just to teach people, like, this is what the fuck's going on out here, man. You know, to make something look like it isn't, to like, make comment. I mean, literally, it's just a bunch of fucking fakery, It's like a bitch with makeup, Too much makeup. Fake eyelashes that like flap her forehead, you know? Wearing a pound of fucking foundation. There's a real person under there, but they got all this layers of fakeness on it, you know? It's pretty crazy, man. It really is fucking wild, man. On what this shit can do. And, we don't even know this shit, A lot of the truth community don't even know this shit. But yet people that they watch, the truthers, are using it. Now, how's that fucking truthed? You know? I mean, I get it to like, advertise and do shit like that, but nah, these motherfuckers are literally like, have like used it kind of like, and then other people could use it as trolling, you know, trolling, shit like that. You can be deceitful with it, make it seem like it's something that it isn't, to talk about it. And literally, I've seen, because somebody called it out before with Dane Calloway, and I saw it, real time. Like it'll be only certain comments that he would, comment on, and it'd be obviously the bot because that's what he wants. That's the narrative he wants to push. So, oh, we got a question from such and such, light feather. And the question is such and such, and boom, he can answer it perfectly because he asked the question to himself. I mean, this shit is crazy, man. That's why I told you, man, this truth community is fucking dead. And there's other people that use that shit too. A lot of other people use that shit, you know. And it's wild, man. And I'm like, damn, this motherfucker chat overloaded, too many bots, and it was glitching, having issues, and then that bitch just glitched out. Well, that's because it was way too many bots, way too many AI bots, and it just couldn't. Whatever the system couldn't handle that shit. You know, that shit was fucking crazy. And I'm like, damn. That's what I say, man. When I zero in on something, the universe just puts me to see everything I need to see. I don't even got to do nothing. I just literally went over there. I'm like, what the fuck? Let me see what he's talking about. Talking about some Kanye West is black people Indians type shit, which a million people done talked about that type of shit. But I was just over there and I was like, let me check out the motherfucking chat. And he even has some of them still say Nightbot. Like he haven't even figured out like Nightbot. Some of them still say Nightbot. Like that's a service from another thing. There's literally, I mean, you can't even count how many of these services that you can use for free that are out there, you know? And then keep in mind, right? It also could be used for data collection from whoever is using it to analyze, the comments and, do whatever because it can collect the data. And then, YouTube has been using this for a very long time because it's Google. So they've been using it, and this is how we get strikes. It has voice recognition. Even these small channels, you can have it to where it's set to voice activation, voice um speech recognition, voice recognition to the particular follower, subscriber, etc. Shit's unbelievable, man. It really is, man. It's wild, man. You know, it's wild. And it can attach to, you say you want to follow a subscriber. And like I told y'all the other day, I even showed you in the video on how they could have a whole followers Facebook page, YouTube page, Instagram page in their system to where you can plug keywords to look for and go see what the person's talking about, extract the data, and respond to it. It's fucking crazy, man. It really is. You know, it's crazy. You know, yeah, and then yeah, and you have that also that the AI bots while you're streaming or chats that can respond, just like you said, to your emojis. Now it makes sense to why they implied all these emoji, all these different things. It's because used for the AI bots. You know, it just is what it is. It's pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. All right, guys, you got to give me a minute because I got to go get my hot drink. So Give me 1 minute. Shit. What's up, everybody? I'm sorry about that. Took a minute. I know y'all be having the conversations in the chat. Kind of switched it up. Got me a shot of ginger. Shot of ginger this morning. All right, let me go back there. The guy, so target and ghost in the live. Yep, ghost people in live stream. And that's the thing. You might be in the live stream, you know, thinking you're chit chatting and dropping comments, and you're actually ghosted. You know, nobody could see your comment, but I mean, it's crazy, man. Hold on, guys. Whoa, damn that shit. The gobbledygook community. I'm from the Grinch Society. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I click on my latest shorts and mighty network shows. Used to be mad bots. Yeah, I can only imagine. But so uh, yeah, and I believe that this may be a way to censor the internet, right? May be a way to push the last, the AI takeover, but it's actually the internet. You know, I mean, think about it. I mean, it's wild, man. I'm talking like all the conspiracy theory stuff and the truth and stuff. This is how you disrupt it. They've probably been, waiting for this to come or been using it. Now they're giving it us to use it, and then it's gonna go further. But there's good and bad. I watch plenty of videos where people use it to prosper. You know, but there's a bad to it where people are using it in the truth community as it's like, yo, the fuck, how is this some kind of, first off, it's not a truth community. I'm just using it in referendum, right? That's all I'm using it, because we already know it's by definition it's not that. I'm the motherfucking AI. I'm the AI on that. Get straight to the motherfucking point where the words come from. It's not no truth, and it ain't no fucking community. All right. So um uh like using this in the truth community for you know faking faking it. That's even fucking worse. You got fake fucking people. You like literally, what happened to just regular fucking people? It's supposed to be real, right? It's supposed to be organic, right? But motherfuckers out here using this shit, and it's a lot of people that use it, and some people use it for good. I would say a good. I mean, I don't watch every fucking thing on the internet. I mean, from what I get from the little bit of evidence I got of motherfuckers using it, the best people that use it, honestly, is fucking what you call it, high impact flicks. Just to be honest, I mean, hey, he creates a way to generate income for itself. He puts out information. It's not harming anybody. You know, I mean, it is what it is. There's some good and there's some stuff that is like but overall, um, the shit he does. I mean, it's good. It's good content. It's not out to hurt, harm, fucking people. I mean, it is what it is. And he uses it for like his business, the business side of it, and promoting things and doing this. That's pretty. Hey, that's a positive way to use the shit. There's other people that use it for a fucked up way. Like I said, I'm not on here enough to be all over all these platforms. I'm just going off of like 4 channels, you know, that use this shit. You know, like I said, I mean, Dane Calloway, he's probably the one that I've seen use the most. I'm like, damn, and that shit just overloaded last night. Boom. And you could see the organic drop off because when it overloaded and boom, it went down to like 600 people watching. And there was like 1.8K. And he's setting it up on the intro. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker, it ain't people coming in. It's this motherfucker setting it up and clicking the button so all this shit. I'm like, yo, this is great. And then all the little emojis come through and all the same shit, and you could see because it's timed, and you could even watch in real time. Always had a quick mind, right? I've always had a very quick mind with numbers, ironically, but not in numbers that way. I'm talking about with like estimating distances, heights, weights, measurements on different things because I've always been good with my hands. I know how to work on vehicles and cars and shit, work on electronics, mechanics of many different things. I know how to do plumbing, electrical work. I know how to do all kinds of shit. I ain't never had to call a motherfucker for nothing. Zero. I've never had to call somebody for nothing except for mow the fucking lawn because I don't want. I got better things to be doing than mowing a damn big ass lawn. You know. Here, look. If it makes put some money in a small guy's pocket. Here, mow the lawn. There you go. I don't need to do it. I got more time. I ain't got to worry about the shit. You know. But other than that, I can fix anything. Don't need no plumber. I don't need no electrician. I know how to do. I don't installed. 240 V in my own fucking house. In a business. I done did it. I done did all that shit. Three phase. I know how to do all that shit. Car electronics and cars. I know how to do all that shit. You know, I learned how to do anything, anything that your mind could do. I mean, it's easy. You just go search how to, and then if you're equipped, you can do it. So I've always, you know, learned about things. So, um, yeah. So, uh, but yeah. Anyways, wherever that shit was going, but yeah. So this you know this chat shit is it's going to be used more and more by people. It could actually use it to build a platform up, and that's what people do. You know, but yeah, it's crazy. So you can watch and you can see and go in these chats and watch. You can see it. And how is this a truth community? Yeah, Jay Bud. What's up, Jay Bud? Long time no see. Yeah, you got to just know what you're doing. You got to know the ins and out of electricity. Of course, safety is always first. You know, safety is always first. You got to make sure the power is totally off before you touch with anything. And you got to have the right equipment to do it. You know, so yeah, safety first. Got to make sure you tell anybody that's around also. You know, and if you're in a big place, you got to lock out. Lock out, tag out, baby. Bitch, I got my lock. I'm locking this bitch down. I'm working on this over here. I know all that shit, man. I know a lot of shit. You know, pneumatics. Air equipment. You know, making airlines. All that stuff. You know, running conduit, wire. Different outlets. All kinds of shit, man. I done did a lot of shit, man. That's why, like, just be dope to share. Like, I've wrapped vehicle. Shit looked professional as a mother. I've wrapped a vehicle and was able. I wrapped a lifted GMC Sierra. I think I paid about 9,500 for the truck. When I was done wrapping, I sold it for 16,000. And the wrap cost me a couple $100. The rest of it was just my time. And the shit. I gotta find a picture. I'll post it. It was. I mean, it was it would literally turned it into a show truck. You know, turned it into a show truck. And I actually was gonna wrap another vehicle just recently, but I haven't decided if I'm gonna do it Because I was actually going to do a video on it, you know. So, but yeah, you can do anything as long as you put your mind to it. You know, you can do anything, and you got to be willing to. And you know what? I'm gonna say I'm not even gonna say that because at this point, yes, you can. But at this point in 2024 that we're about to enter in, no, you got some people who honestly can watch everything that I watch and still won't be able to do it. I could read some instruction, watch it. I'm not good at reading. I'm not a instruction reader. I'm a visual learner. If you show me visually, I'll have it done in seconds. But if I gotta go through some instructions, I'm about to be fucked up. I'm gonna be all fucked up. I've always been one of the people that look at the instructions later. I'm like, man, I could figure this shit out. I don't need no instructions. And then go back to the instructions. Oh yeah, that's where I need to do. Okay, yeah, yeah, I see it now. But I've always been a visual learner, you know, and an experienced learner, like hands on. That's how I learned. But I'm not going to tell you. I'm not gonna say. You know, yeah, I can read. I can read. I just say I can't read because you know, meaning I can't read. People misconstrue when I say I can't read. I can't read because my mind will wander off in the left fucking field. You know, I got an imagination and I don't like to sit still, so that's why I can't read. I got to be totally entertained for me to stare at a fucking book and read some letters, or I got to be really educate myself. You know, like when I study the law, how much shit I got to read through. That shit is fun for me. I'm intrigued by that. It draws me in, so I can. Some days, if I'm doing something, I'll be 10 hours will go by, and I'm like, damn, I've been reading this much. But the wealth of information you get is unbelievable. I guess it's my mind saying I can't read some bullshit. You know, my reading has to come from I'm about to learn something that could change my life type deal, or can better my life, or could help me. You know, I got to read this that way I'll be able to understand how to, you know, uh, create a website, or put this, uh, learn how to, you know, do 3D, do 3D editing, for 3D printing. I don't know nothing about it, but I can learn it like that. And you'd be like, God damn, you know. So, but yeah, you can put anything that you put your mind to it, but not everybody has that ability. So to tell everybody you can put anything to put your mind to it, you're fucking lying to them, because there's some people that can't, just simply can't. You could bring them on your side and show them everything. Yo, I can't. I'm like, look, man, just try. And lo and behold, their hands might not even be able to do that. It's like telling somebody, all right, I can dunk. Here's the ball. Go do the same dunk. Like, wait, I can't dunk. But you could do anything you put your mind to it. No, the fuck you can't. Only in your physical capabilities. So people get that shit construed. You know, people get that construed because it's something that comes from somewhere that we get the ability to do. Because if a motherfucker tell me to go do a backflip, you know, like, wait, I can't do no fucking backflip. Well, you could do anything you put your mind to it. Yeah, I'm gonna break my mind trying to do it. Well, yeah, of course, after years of practice, I probably can do it. And somebody, you know, probably can, after working out for a long time and trying and trying and trying, go dunk that ball. But might be somebody that just never could do it because it's not in their abilities to do it. I'm just saying it is what it is, you know. So, but yeah, man. So, I mean, so yeah, you could put anything that you put your mind to. No, I don't believe in that. You know, yeah, you can work hard and try and do it, but when you actually break it down, you're like, you know what? That's not a true statement. And I've actually went through that before. Like, you know what? That's not everybody can do no shit. Everybody can't. put their mind to something, do it. You know, you got to have another aspect of it. You got to have another aspect of that. So, you know, it might be somebody that just can't, you know. I mean, think about this. There's somebody that can, there's people that can do weird shit with their body. You can't learn that because your body ain't equipped to even fucking do that no matter what kind of training and working out you do. You'll never be able to fucking do some shit some people got, you know? You can't. So you could take an old person. Yeah, they're old. Now, how the hell are they going to do something a young person can do? Even if they worked out, it can't be done. So that thing is, no, you know, you gotta, the way you can do things that you thought never were possible if you put your mind to it, you know? So I don't know where that came from, but that's just an untrue statement, you know? So it's a lot of untrue, it's a lot of dumb shit out here that, that's been around with us a long time to keep us in a state to where, you know, of all kind of different things. I don't know. You can't dunk, but right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So think about it. That's the stupidest fucking statements in one of the stupidest. It's just like another dumbass statement is, "Oh, we could agree to disagree." What the fuck is that even possible? Like that. That was just like so. Just like that shit used to always irk me when people said that. You know. So these are things like there's so many sayings that are just fucking stupid, and where do they come from? You know. You know. The rainbow community is an example of how you can think you're female. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. You could think you're a fucking cat, and then So yeah. So yeah, these are just stupid ass words. In this day and age, I can flush a toilet. So yeah, man, it's just some. I don't believe in you can do anything that you put your mind to. I come at it, you can, but you really can't. You can say that, but I mean, reality is no. You can focus on something within your energy and obtain it and do it. That's fast. That's manifestation. Manifestation is so powerful. People be like, "Oh, manifestation is bullshit." Well, hey, that's because you ain't never manifest some shit. If you think manifestation is bullshit, you manifest bullshit. You know, it just is what it is. You look at your whole reality right now, that's called a manifestation, whether you believe it or not. You know, I done manifested so many things, like I can't even fucking explain it. Like I done manifested a lot of different things, you know. It's just when the universe grants it to you, meaning puts it into your tensions, right? Your attention, what you pay attention to. You got to give it attention. And remember, the universe doesn't understand language. It does not understand that. People, it just doesn't understand it. It's that's why it's hard to explain a manifestation. When I see these love and lighters explain a manifestation, I'm like, yeah, half of what you said is right, but the other half is straight bullshit because you cannot explain manifestation. It just happens. How? Because you bring it into your existence. How? You do it. Nobody else can tell you how to do it. You got to obsess over what you want, meaning not like some old weirdo ass obsession, right? Not no weirdo ass obsession. But like you have to already, and this is how I realized I was doing it. I would already picture myself doing it. I would already have my, like, whatever it is, my family, my kids, you know, I would already picture me having, doing, being in that situation. It would always come true. It would always happen. If there was something I wanted, you know, I would already picture it and obsess over it, think about it, of me already having it and doing it. I wouldn't say shit to anybody. I wouldn't say nothing outside of it. I would just, because it's not words, it's your imagination, your thoughts, how you think of it and perceive it. Just put yourself in it. Put yourself in it and it'll happen. You know, obsess over it. Think of doing it, being inside of it. Um, Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. So yeah, that's you know. So yeah, scribbly goats, scribbly gods, visualize. Yep, 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 yep. Angel Z. What's good, Laz? The vibration. Yep, that too. Living in a box. You know, living in a motherfucking box. I've done mad videos on that's why they built our matrix in square feet. I mean, think about it. They just squared your energy. I mean, I don't, so yeah, they just squared your energy and put you in a box. People that's like, oh, I'm always in the house. Man, fuck that. You know, make your house like a peaceful place, but don't stay in that bitch all the time. You know, you got to get outside. Get out and about. You know, mingle with people. Interact with human beings. Otherwise, you're doing exactly what they want you to do. You know, so yeah, but yeah, we do. We actually create our own realities. We create our own realities. So yeah, but back to the whole chatbot AI bots. I mean that are you know prevalent in these realms. I mean it's that you know what is the intent behind some of this shit? I mean, some. I mean it's a form of okay, but like what do you need it? Why? I mean I don't even you know I don't know. Everybody's anti New World Order, but love the tools of the New World Order. Shit makes zero sense to me. I mean, at least like, look, and I'm using these moderators, they're AI. Show how, motherfucker, how you do it. You know, they're gonna help with the chat. So if you see them, I mean, nah, they just people. I mean, that's deception right there. Like, deceiving people, thinking that these are like real people, but they're fucking bots. I mean, how can anything with being a righteous, truthful person, you'd be like, okay, but these are, I'd rather be in somebody's channel with no bots and about 8 people in there. That's dope. And like all them bots, you can't even interact. There's no interact. It's no interaction. I mean, it's just to get views and make it look like there's so many. I mean, it's a facade. It's, you know, it was amazing. Like watching Dane. I'm gonna post a little small clip I got of watch that bitch just crash and like all the bots just disappear and everyone's like pause, pause. Like the real people that ain't programmed. The bots ain't gonna say pause, stream cut out, yo, and stuff like that. No, the bots, they gone. Bots, it's just the chat just turns normal again. I'm like, look at this shit right here. Asking ye shall receive. I didn't even do, I just came over here right on the nick of time and the motherfucker's glitching and clicking and the bitch just, oh, we're having technical deal. I don't know. And then they love to say, oh, they're fucking with us. And I'm dropped in the chat. They ain't doing that. It's because you got 1,000 AI bots up in here. I'm probably ghosted, you know? And it's like there's 1,000 AI bots up in here. Oh, they're gone. You know? Somebody else was like, facts. At yeah, right, the Matrix. And it's like, yo, people can see this shit, man. I'm like, yo, that's a lot of fucking bots. You need that many bots? God damn. What you selling over there? You know, it's like, whoa, you know? And you know, start seeing an increase on uh you know, live chat subscribers. You gotta say, you know, the internet, I mean, YouTube ain't letting you get that many, you know, like that. And I believe that they're gonna, you know, there's gonna come a time where they're gonna be like, you know what? You can't use bots for this and that and this and that and this and that. Now they're regulating the shit. You know, after the elections, it ain't gonna be no more AI chat bots. It's gonna be AI police bots now, looking for disinformation in every chat, looking to censor words. You can't say this word, that word, this word, that word. Look what happened during the elections. You can't say You can't even do an emoji rainbow. You can't say this. You can't say that. It'll just be the AI bots all over the place. Universal now. Oh, remember this channel use it. No, they can't use it no more. Now it's YouTube itself. Watch out for the YouTube police bots for real now. Watch where this shit going, guys. Just watch. Have fun, you know. Have fun, you know, while you can. Cause change is coming, you know. It's gonna be some big changes. But yeah, pay attention. Go to some of these channels, man, and pay attention, and you be like, damn, yo, this is shit. Yeah, right. We're talking about the videos that I've been posting about it. Watch them. It shows you exactly how they're doing this shit. And these are the real. That's the real truth community. They're actually showing how they use it on their platforms to do what they do. That's some truthful shit. It's even people that walk you through the steps on how they use it. But guess what? They're not using it in their chat for like certain shit. They're using it for like to better their business, better their social media presence, you know, the good way. Good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, bots are the new boogeyman, man. Nah, they're not even a boogeyman. They're just this is what the community has turned into AI bots. You know, that's why the good side of the bots is if you can create something, you can have, you know, you can have AI help you with it. Push the shit out there, you know? It's pretty amazing, man. So, but the AIs, the bots, been around for a long time. You guys remember we would see Nightbot come into our chats. You know, now Nightbot has you have the ability on Nightbot to change the Nightbot icon and name to whatever you want to. You know, so you don't know what the fuck. You know, like at one time I caught Richard Quinn bot, whatever it was, whether it was a troll account or whatever, came in was like something about some racial shit. I'm like, wait a minute, that ain't Richard Quinn. I was on two channels. Richard ain't see it. I'm like, hold on, that ain't Richard Quinn. And I deleted that immediately. I just went, checked the profile. I'm like, oh yeah, this ain't Richard Quinn, and I deleted it. So, but but yeah, AI can be a useful, creative thing for you. Like I said, we could have. I mean, a lot of people that have issues. Honestly, the good thing about it is when this shit came out, a year ago, 2 years ago, you could have created something, did something, used something, and then it helped you catapult like some type of business idea. You know, I mean, we've been truthing for so long, right? That when I go look at a lot of shit, I'm like, wow, man, we could have been doing a lot of shit, making a lot of things, sharing a lot of things amongst each other, creating different things, man, whether it's art, whether it's, items that are useful, whether you purchase, a bunch of items that you see around you in the local stores that are way cheaper and just buy from you. Like, we could have really made a fucking community, you know? We could have really made a community, and that's the good side of all this bot shit. Could have helped you catapult, yourself, your reach, instead of truthing all the fucking time. This is what we've been away from. Now, you go look, you're like, damn, man. It's like the truth. The I remember I'm using truth community, you know, as a just, we know what it is. But the truth community is like in 1975 right now. Like we still putting Betamax tapes in, man. These motherfuckers on fucking MP3s and shit. We way back in time. Not MP3s, motherfucker. This shit is in the cloud now. You know? We in the fucking clouds. We up here fucking around. We back in 1975 on the Betamax. We still gotta get a VCR. Then we gotta get a motherfucking DVD. Then we gotta get a fucking HD DVD. Then we gotta get a fucking Blu-ray. Then we gotta get a mini DVD that never really went anywhere, and we gotta get caught up in that. And then we gotta go to the MP3 files. And remember how long it took to download a fucking MP3 file? Jesus. Remember that shit? You know? Then they're just gonna put us in red box and say, people come over here and get us out the red box. Well, meanwhile, only a handful of people use the red box. Then we're gonna figure out we don't need the red box. Then we're gonna go digital. And then we're like, wait a minute, we gotta be, man, I don't know. What's this AI? What the fuck is this AI? You know? Yeah, LimeWire. This is where the truth community is, way back in fucking, you know, while meanwhile, where some people figured it out and they just use it now as a tool to like fuck with us, and deceive and shit like that, you know. But like I said, that's some people use the shit for good. That's what I said. Like, like I only know a handful of channels that I really pay attention to, like as far as like that use this type of software. And Brian, fuck, he uses it for good, promotes his shit. You can't knock him for that, you know. So yeah, man. This is shit that I've been looking in. Like like I said, I'm a truth community guy. Hold on, let me know. Let me know if we're still live. I just got a call. All right. Let me know if we're back. Let me know if we're back. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'll give it 1 minute. I'll give it 1 minute. All right, guys. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. All right. All right, we're good. Yeah, purple beats. I got a. It's just wild. The guy lives in my. We live in the same house, but I don't even. I can't even find his fucking channel. You know. He puts a lot of his beats on purple beats. He puts a lot of his beats on Instagram. So, but yeah, I'm hipping him to. Well, he's hit me some things, and cause we back in time, man. That's what I said, man. It's time to like, yo, create something, create something, and I mean, we're kind of late in the game, but I've been on a lot of things that I'm like, man, this is dope, man. These people like creating a lot of different things, man. And I've always been like super, like really, 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 really creative. Like I could create one thing and then I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Wow, that's crazy. And then I could create another thing that's totally 100% that is like, whoa, like, damn, that's a good idea. I've always been a really good at creating different things that are like unique and people are like, wow. So, that's the type of shit that I'm gonna be working on. So y'all will see soon, that hey, some of the shit's gonna be funny as hell. You can be like, I can't believe you did that. And hey, we gotta pitch it, what can you do, what can you do? What do you got? And this is what we should have been doing a long time ago. It could be simple as people growing certain foods, herbs, making different things, sculptures, inventions, having certain products. Like, hey, look, man, I got all these right here. You see them in Walmart here for this much. I got them for this much. Boom. Why would I go to Walmart? Why would I go to Amazon when my boy J Bud got this? And Angel over here, Angel Z's got this, and Laz got this, and TVP got that, and True Fibers got that, and Wise got that. Man, I ain't going nowhere. We could have been all like, yo, hey, man, let's see if we could just find, get something. Be like, remember in school and shit, what they used to do? Oh, the mystery present shit for Christmas where everybody puts a name in a fucking thing and, we got to go pick out somebody. Man, that's the shit we should have did. Like, yo, listen, we're not gonna tell anybody what we gonna find and offer each other. Let's just start a commerce community. Think about it. Find something in the store, or whatever. Find something that people like and whatever. I don't fucking know. Something. Create something. Draw. I don't know. Whatever it is, and just Here, this is what I'm gonna be creating. This is how you can get it. A, B, C, D, and E. You know, and this is how much it costs. Letters and numbers, the real letters and numbers. Instead we fucking create. I ain't gonna mention that, but you know, and I got something that is I got in my mind that if I bring this shit to the forefront, man, it's a game changer. Like I'm really doing this. Like there's the shit that I'm telling you, I'm doing. I'm already doing. Like I already have things like coming ready, in the makings. Like I'm already doing this shit, you know. Because I'm like, yo, man, we've been left the fuck out, we've been left out in the dark. And this stuff that I already been had, but it's just like I've been truthing in the truth community and it's just kind of like been on the back burner. But this shit that I already had, even down to the herbs, showing people about herbs and putting formulas together and letting people and educate them on it. It's not going to be just like, here's these herbs to take them. No, man. These herbs are going to come with a book. This medicine, we can't call it medicine. So these herbs are going to come with a book on all the knowledge and information that I gathered and put together of each and everything that's in that formula, what it does to the body type, to the diet type, and everything to your geographical location and everything. And guess what'll help me with that, guys? It's fucking AI. Not Google anymore. I don't need Google because Google is nothing but AI. That's all it is. It just finds it at a rapid more pace and puts it in a faster, more detailed connection. That's it. And I ain't even need AI. It just makes it faster. You know. But think about the stuff we could be doing, helping each other. You know. I'm not gonna go. Why the fuck would I go order from Amazon when I can get it from you know Laz or fucking TVP. Like I ain't gonna do that. Like what? I'm going to my brother's before I go anywhere. You know, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, right, has this over here. Maybe we be out and about, and I'll be like, hey man, no, I got a friend that he has this stuff, man. You know, and people would rather go to small. And then me being in a community as vegan, I got a lot of reach just outside the internet, big reach that I always knew I had. There's people I'm friends with every friends and have a cordial relationship with pretty much every vegan spot and actually up and down the goddamn U.S. From here to Florida because I go so much and I always stop in the same places. You know, so I already have a reach outside of the internet. Where I can say, look, I got can I put and they all will say yes because they support each other. I mean, unless it's some old stupid shit, but there's nothing, you know. But just think about it, man. Just think about how we could have done this shit. My cousin is up on this stuff too. He is about to have a major herbal garden, the most beneficial stuff in our bodies. Nothing better than growing it. Yeah, it is. Well, it definitely is, man. You know? And that's the thing, like I could rent greenhouse space and do all that, but that's time consuming for me. you know. And I may just do that on certain different things that I know, like, this shit, I could just do this shit myself. But like I said, I like the natural stuff. And then being me, and luckily I'm bonded with somebody who, hey, this is shit that this is just their way of life. They grow this in their yards, like, you know, and it's basically free. It's just a shipping cost. Like it's so abundant. I'm like, God, I'm like, really? Yeah, just how much you want. It just, if my friends, they'll send it. It's just what they do over there. Like, I had to explain to her what a fucking GMO is. I had to explain to her what the numbers on all the fruits are. Just don't even understand that. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking shit. Oh no, that's me. Hold on, check this shit out, guys. Fucking truck in front of me is. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up. Settings, settings, camera. I want to catch it. Oh man, they already got it out. The truck was stuck. The truck was stuck. with the wheel. The drive wheel was up, and he couldn't get it. I was about to get out there, like, yo, you want me to pull you? Crazy. But just imagine that, man. If we all just network together, man, we'd be so. I mean, it would actually be a community. You know, it would actually be a community. This stuff that I'm working on, so much different shit, man. Like, I got kids that are all able-bodied and older. So then they got these license plate readers everywhere. You know, and more hands the better. And yeah, it's just shit we should have been doing. Should have been doing it. But mercury jellies and preserves about, yeah. And I literally got, well, I've had a freeze dryer before, and it was, a hurricane came through and, took that. But I've had another one for almost a year now and haven't even used it yet. A freeze dryer, a freeze dryer to freeze dry, and, you can store shit up to 25 years. So, um, you know, like, I mean, think about it. I could have had tons and tons of free dried shit that I could be like, yo, look, I got this for a couple bucks. It's shit hit the fan situation here. You got storable food. I got to get back on that, you know? And I mean, we could be doing so much, man. Getting the message out. Again, even down to like the t-shirts, all these other people, like they got, they have all these t-shirt options that they sell t-shirts. Well, what the fuck? They got another company. These motherfuckers go to another company to have them make the shirt and send it to you. Well, just be the actual like, look, I got the same shit. Hey, look. Yeah. I mean, their prices be like, damn, how could they even do that? But you can get, if they're making money, you can make money. You always got to remember that. They're not losing money, they're making money. How can they get their price so low? You need to figure out how you can get your price so low. That's business 101. And think about it. If you can say, look, hey, hey, you guys sell t-shirts. Okay, who do you go through? Okay, you go through Teespring, this spring, that, whatever. Well, you become the Teespring. I mean, this shit is all, I mean, it is what it is, you know? Yeah, you'd have to invest in equipment and shit like that and stuff like that. But hell, I bet you would do better. You say, hey, you get with a channel like, hey, look, this subscriber of mine, is, that makes my t-shirts, get them, that will be a selling point. It won't be just, oh, buy my shirts. Like, well, no, this is a subscriber of mine that, has a t-shirt business. I mean, this would be great to help out the community. Da da da. Say A, B, C, and D. Boom, there you go. Easy. You know, easy, man, really easy. Cause I done learned a whole. I mean, I already know a lot of shit, but I done learned a whole lot more stuff. You know, so there's so much we can offer each other. That we don't need. You know, and this is what a lot of people are, the young people, people that got hip to the moving with the technology is like, yo, I see them doing this shit, yo. And I'm gonna tell you where YouTube is headed. You know, y'all can believe it or not, but YouTube is going to a commerce. YouTube's gonna be all about commerce. You're gonna have to pay to comment. That's coming. The comment section, that's gonna be premium. YouTube is going full all out commerce, right? They're gonna incorporate, TikTok's already doing it. I mean, WeChat is the model for all this shit. If y'all don't know what WeChat is, it's a Chinese app that does everything. From social media to banking to everything. It's a everything in one. And Twitter is gonna go this way. All these platforms that you think are like video, no man, they're building their goddamn commerce, you know? So this is the time where, you could make get in before you own nothing to be happy. I'm just saying, man, because there's like sites like TikTok that are you sell stuff literally, and this is like dope. I'm like, wow. I'm like, this is fucking sweet. I'm like, man, I know how to talk. I've always been, I could sell a cloud to God. Hey, I mean, it's easy. You know, it's know what people want and knowing how to, just knowing how to use your words, man. Like, oh, I'm like, man, I could do this, just shit. And they're literally live streaming their products and selling them within seconds. I got this product, you got your bottom that you want for it, and it's an auction. And these motherfuckers just selling shit in minutes. And I'm like, damn, this shit is better than a store. Like, Walmart can't even do this shit. Amazon can't even do that fast. I mean, they do because they got massive amount of stores and people buying all the time. But for a one-man show, you got a product and you up on here, fuck building up a damn social media platform, build up a commerce platform, you know? And you think about it, I mean, it is what it is. Just got to have the right things that people want. It's dope. I'll be on that shit. Fuck watching truth videos. I'm like watching how these motherfuckers make shit and make themselves in a better position in life. You know. And again, you got some motherfuckers over there that are just in it for just money scumbag, but you got real people selling like art, trading, like, you have like the old way of trading coins and cards and jewelry and all this stuff, other stuff. Like the old way of trading was you go to trading shows. Now it's online. You know, they're trading like old toys and shit. I love old toys. I love vintage shit. And I'm like, yo, this is so dope. And they're selling them in seconds. They got a 15-second clock, 30-second clock, 60-second clock. And I think the longest they got is like a minute. Remember, people they drove people's attention span. This is all the shit that I'm peeping down to a couple minutes. So if you could sell a motherfucker something, I mean, not if, but that you got the advantage because you can sell it to them in their attention span while you get their attention. And this is why all this shit is going commerce, man. It's all going to be commerce. That's what it's going to be about. It's going to be about commerce. You know, it's pretty dope, man. It really is dope. I watch the shit. I show my kids like, yo, you better brushing up your camera skills, you know. And yeah, man, it's easy, It's easy. You got a product, boom, you push it, you sell it. People are there. Of course, you got to build your audience first, But you cause like I come on live YouTube, like, look, y'all, I got this, but there's a commerce built into it, you know. And it's live. It's like, yo, I got 10 of these. I'm gonna start it off at, $10. Or I'm gonna start off at zero. My bottom is, your bottom, and then when you can say, no, I can't get that, man. Y'all gotta do a little better than that. Boom, and this is what they do. I'm like, yo, I know for a fact what they paid for that. I know what they paid for that. I know what they paid for that, 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 for that. So I know. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, this is simple. This is better than getting a storefront, having all that overhead, bringing all that merchandise in, risk, all this other shit. But you could just sit there on the internet, sell everything, and then go ship it the next day. That's crazy. That just took shit to a whole nother level. And it's been around. My buddy, has been telling me about it. I finally actually looked into it. I'm like, damn, man, where have I been all this long? He tells me what he does, how much he makes and the things he does. And I'm like, really? People like that? So when I went and seen it, I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And and like I said, it's all about consumerism, which, hey, it is what it is, but you can't stop people from buying, you can drop your little, You sell something that you like, something to do with truthing. There you go. I've seen it all on there. People selling crystals, herbs, their products they made, their messages, whether it's on shirts, posters, anything, man, And then they're selling the regular stuff like you see, in a store. So, you know, we live because it says zero. See, they don't even, I could, they just, they're manipulating my stream because they don't want you to leave, they want you to stay here, you know? Let me know if we're good. Okay, we're good. It's good. Okay, thanks. So yeah, man. Just imagine the shit we got to offer each other, you know? And I've been building a platform on TikTok for a minute. Well, not even that long, for like 2, 3 months. I got like over 30,000 followers, Oh, but I'm the way I'm using it and doing it is I'm using AI. And it's working really good. With my creative mind, I make AI and I'm using AI. It's pretty dope. And I'm gonna use that platform to, you know, to use it on commerce. You know, I figured it, I build it, I could change it to whatever I want because the following is there. You know, they can like it or not. You know, I'm gonna try to get on one of those live commerce sites and start building that up. So yeah, man. People like, yo, I don't want to go work this 9 to 5. Well, shit, we got fucking internet. Should have been using this bitch. I've been using it since fucking Craigslist days. Shit, they used to call me the king of Craigslist. I beat everybody to everything. Selling cars, but I do it back in the Craigslist days. Well, shit, it was easy. I'd sit there and watch fucking Craigslist and refresh the page every 5 minutes, right? I refresh it every 5 minutes. Boom. As soon as a car popped up that I know I could sell and make money off of, I would message them instantly. Boom. And I was ready, working and all. I would leave my job to go get a good deal. Fuck it. What am I stay? 8 hours a day, making this much, and could go get this car. I could leave my job on break and come back with the motherfucking car. That's what I used to do. I used to sell the cars. Easy. And how did I get them? Then other people started doing it. Well, you always got to change the game. You always got to change with the game. You always got to change with the game, right? And how you change with the game? Well, now, most people want best offer. Well, simply like, yo, I'll give you an asking price. I want to come check it out. If it is what it is, I'll give you an asking price. Everybody else gonna talk you down. I'd convince them to have me come first. Oh, I got like 6 people on it. Look, man, I'm coming now. Hey, first come, first serve, right? I'm coming right now. I got the cash. I'm coming right now. All right, yeah, come. And then some people will be like, ah, yeah, I got this guy. He's coming. I was like, you got to know how to talk to people. Is he coming? Is he coming or what? Look, man, if I know what I can get for the car without even looking at it, hopefully they're truthful on the description. I'm like, look, man, if the car says what it says, I'll give you extra 150 or 200. All right, look, man, I'll tell the guy, I got somebody that's willing to come right now. And, because he's talking later, you just got to know the situation. Most 90% of people will do that. And then you just go, boom, you buy it. When I was selling used goods, I knew what was hot. I would look on there. I knew what was hot. I knew what people needed. I knew what time of the month it was, buying furniture. Bunk beds was super, super, super popular. I know if I could find a bunk bed for, under 200, I was making money no matter what, I was making some money, you know. I already knew that. I knew that right off the gate. I knew it. Wooden bunk beds. People love the bunk beds. And hold on, guys. It was just things you just know, man. So that's what I used to use. You know, so but yeah. So a lot of ways to change your position, man. Whatever you like to do, you can figure out a way. You know what? Let me do this shit myself. Let me see how can I do this shit myself. I mean, I even created a sauce before. It was tomato and artichoke soup, and that shit was bomb diggity. You know, and I even made a vegan one, and because I made that when I wasn't vegan, and it was good. Everybody loved it at my job. I brought it in, gave it a cute quality control. It's like, yeah, we can make that. We can make this. I was like, yeah, and I had the quality control guy, which was my friend, like bust it all down and what I needed and how much it was cost and everything. I'm like, damn, this would be crazy. And all I would have to do is just simply just go through with it. Then go to like a grocery chain like Wegmans and Walmart. Say, look, I got this. I got at Walmart or I got to like, look, they'll be like, well, it's a bit, they would have chopped me down, but hey, shit would have been in Walmart. You know, I mean, it's just mad shit you can do, man. You know, and I still might ponder that idea, guys. Because one of my buddies works for a hummus company, and hummus is vegan, and you just create a very good hummus, you know, and it's a really thriving business, and it's anything to do with natural food is only going to get better. It's only going to get more popular, so you can't go wrong in that aspect. Although it has dipped off a little bit because people went back into their shitty ways, but it's coming. It's going to dip back up again. Remember, during the pandemic, everybody like, I got to be healthy, but when things go back to normal, so does other things, eating habits and all that other shit. You know, so yeah, so yeah, you made some good. Oh, okay, that's how many meat. That's how I do my meat birds and rotate every 2 to 3 days. Chicken coop, and my uncle has chickens. They always say, "Hey man, you got to start eating eggs." I'm like, I contemplated it because it's really not killing anything. And it's not killing anything, and you know, nature is providing it. But it's like I've been not eating eggs so long. It's like I don't need an egg. Like, what's the nutrition in the egg? That's all been you know told to us. I've busted an egg down scientifically from way back in the days before. You know, um, old, very old medicine book, and I've never seen anything that incorporates consuming that. Um, so that's why I just like I don't need it because it's really not a need. It's kind of like they were like, I mean, this is how the whole thing came about. Well, chickens lay eggs, and if the hen doesn't get it, they go to waste. Oh, let's feed it to the fucking humans. I mean, it's that simple, guys. Let's feed it to the humans. You know, there's so many. I mean, they lay so many eggs. They're like, well, we could mass produce the chicken, and then the eggs will be even way more mass produced. We could sell those too and make money off of it. You know, I mean, you really look in the history of the egg, you blow your fucking mind. Like, whoa. So, I mean, I contemplated. I'm like, man, I used to like eggs. Give me some scrambled eggs and an omelet. Some salt and pepper, some veggies in there. Bada bing, bada boom. You know, but it's like I haven't been doing it so long. I mean, you're not killing them. They just lay eggs. They got all hens and they just drop eggs all day. You know, and they're not gonna if a hen doesn't come, they're never gonna hatch. So you just got an egg. So, but I don't need them. But that is a good source of food. That's a good thing to have. Like, if I was in a starving situation, I'm like, man, I'm about to eat an egg. You know, I'm gonna eat an egg. It's a good thing to actually have, and that's why they got them. Is because, they think about the food supply. And hey, you got eggs, you got food. So, but yeah, so yeah, yeah, they give food. You know, eggs is food. Eggs is food. But just don't eat the chickens, then you ain't gonna have no eggs. I be telling people that I used to argue with the carnivores. I'm like, y'all carnivores, right? I eat meat. Yeah, we eat meat. We eat raw meat. We eat raw meat. I said, okay. Fuck y'all gonna do when the shit collapse? Oh, we got enough. We got, yeah, yeah. Then they start getting in the fizzling and not making much sense. Shit, you know. They don't start making sense because if you eat all your meat, we ain't mass producing no fuck. We ain't got a fucking cattle. We ain't got a goddamn cattle farm. Or I used to tell them we ain't got a cattle farm. You know how long it takes for a goat to come? You gonna starve waiting for that pregnant goat to have a baby. You gonna be skinny as a mother. The goat gonna be getting bigger because it's pregnant, and you gonna be getting skinnier because you're waiting for the motherfucking goat to come out. You know? Oh man. You know? I mean, unless you got hundreds of goats, it's gonna be a tough time. You know? And that's what one thing. That's the reason why I changed my diet. I always look at the bottom line of everything. Like, what's the fucking bottom line? You know? Even with prepping, I even went all the way down to like, fuck, I don't even need to do all this shit because I've already been on a herbal diet before, just straight tea. I've already been there. I done did that. As long as I got water and fire, I'm good. And I used I used all the herbs that you can find in the Northeast. I'm like, shit, this shit is dope. You know, the evergreen trees. What you think is in there? You know, it's pretty crazy. Nothing in nature starves. You know that concept, you'll know you can't starve. Nothing in nature starves. Now if you're in a desert, that's a fucked up situation. All right, that's a fucked up situation. And they ain't teach you can eat cactuses too, but you can eat cactus. I don't really like cactus, but you can eat it. I've had it, but I don't really like it. But yeah, you can eat a cactus, but desert, just like a Arctic region, yeah, it's gonna be a wrap for you. So once you learn that, you're like, yo, man, you ain't gonna fucking. That's a fear they put in us. We gonna starve to death. That's a fear. That's a fear. You gonna starve to death. So, but yeah, man, are we still live? Because the shit dipped off to zero again. Okay, we're live. Yeah, Jay Bud, that's all absolute straight facts. They did the same thing with milk. Milk don't do a body good. We're the only creature on earth that fucking drinks fucking another creature's fucking body milk. No, nothing in nature does that shit. That should tell you something. Well, why? Because it's milk. I mean, they can produce it and sell it and make money, and that's what they've done. You know, that's what they've done with milk. I mean, most Asian people are vegetarian by nature. When you study Chinese medicine and learn that, that's how they are. You know, that's exactly how they are. They're mostly vegetarian. You know, and that's just is what it is. Just like a lot of other people, uh, they don't eat a lot of meat. Some places it's too expensive. Some places they don't have a lot of it, so they don't eat a lot of meat. It's not always there. You know, I don't know how it was when Laz was in Cuba, but I've met some Cuban people as of recently. Um, they work for my friend, and I like, yo, I talked to them, man. They like fresh from Cuba, and they like, yo, they don't eat meat because they can't afford it. They can't even afford a bottle of water, you know. And I'm like, what? It's a lot. I mean, it's fucked up, you know. And they don't eat that much, and they're slender as hell. A lot of them are slender. These two dudes are slender. They like, yo, they can eat one meal a day. They're not accustomed to eating all this breakfast. They're not pre what's it called? Pre-breakfast, breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, late night snack. And then they don't do that shit. That's the American way, you know. That's the American way. But yeah, man. I mean, it's just what is, you know. Some places that's all, that's what they eat. They're like, yo, the meat's there. I mean, yeah, they eat the meat, but if they ain't got it, they ain't got it. The motherfuckers living fine and dandy, you know? But like I said, you eat meat, eat the clean meat, you know? 'Cause you already know them hormones, all that shit goes right into your ass. All that shit goes right in you. But yeah, so back to the the AI bots. Um, yeah, man, that's what's all around here. AI bots. So, and I know another thing like chemicals, foods, but I know somebody, they just do a fruitarian diet, man. They're dope, but they're in the right region to do it. They eat, and it's like, yo, that's what I want to eventually come to, man. But it's hard, man. But when you're in that environment, it's easier. I mean, they're in a tropical environment. That shit's easy, you know. And I've been on a fruit fast, and that is the most amazing shit ever. You know, that is unbelievable, man. Feels so amazing. I wasn't able to really get on one because I like to do the fruit fast when the body temperature is, in the 90s. That's when you get the full benefits of a fruit fast. Is when the temperature is in the I would say between 85 and 95. That is the optimum fruit fast diet temperature. And it never been a stretch where it was that long where I could do it. You know, I was disappointed in that shit. You know, so yeah. But there's a lot of we can go into that whole conception of you know fasting and shit like that. Um, but so I mean it's you know it's basically I don't know. It was twisted, man. It was just twisted. They twist everything. You know, so but if I recommend any fast, it's a fruit fast. The body, you gotta remember, it's an amazing machine. People argue about, argue with me about this shit all the time. Your body is an amazing machine. It'll fast when it needs to fast. When you get sick, your body's gonna fast naturally. And that's why I used to argue with people all the time. It's like, yo, man, just gotta. It's just what is. If you fast, right? You fast, okay? And people fast, like religious people, Muslims, they fast, but you got to understand they're eating one meal a day. They're not eating, they're still eating, you know? People got that people there's people that just fast. I just drink water. I'm like, yo, he gonna fucking die. That's not what fasting is. Like your body needs, oh, but I feel great. It's because your body's releasing what was stored. All right, because it thinks you're actually fucking starving. So it's giving you that extra boost to fucking get to some fucking food. So you're depleting that. It's not fucking healthy. You're artificially inducing something that will occur naturally any fucking way. You know? A motherfucker starving, so say don't say I'm fasting. When a motherfucker isn't starving, they don't say I'm fasting. You know? They just don't say, I'm fasting right now. No, bitch, you starving. Your body's in starvation mode. What are you talking about? You know? Your body kicks into starvation mode. It's giving you that extra energy because that's what is stored and is releasing certain things to give you energy to go find some fucking food. Your sense is heightened so you can find some more fucking food. You know? Keep on fasting the way you're fasting and watch your ass gets depleted. You know? That's why, a fast should be with something else, to keep the body, the chi going, the life force going in your body, man. This shit is spiritual. It ain't just physical. Fuck is wrong with people, man? It's so many misconceptions out there, man. And I ain't saying I'm right. I'm just saying use your common sense and wisdom. I mean, it's just fucking common sense. Your body gets sick, it's gonna fast. It does it. So listen to your body. It's in control. You just inside of it. You do not control your body. Your body controls you. You can think you control your body, but if you're not beating your heart, you're not expanding and contracting your lungs, you're not pumping your blood through your system, you're not digesting your food, your brain is not firing all the neurons. You're not making your brain firing all the neurons. You just chilling. You technically just chilling your lazy ass in your fucking skin body suit, right? You just chilling in your goddamn body, you know, fucking it up at that. Some people chilling in they chilling in their body and they destroying that motherfucker, you know. Somebody gave you a body and you destroying that bitch, you know. Just don't give a damn, trashing it, throwing putting holes in the wall, fucking up the ventilation system, busting out all the fucking windows, fogging the windows up. Just trash in the house, trash in your house, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, I know people that did watermelon fast. Shit's dope, man. Your utmost food, the food you came here to consume was fruit. It's just a fact. It's not even debatable. That's what you came here. If you look at the colors, look at the taste, look how it's created and given to you, that is your food. Because without a tool, without any energy whatsoever, a baby can get the fucking crawl to the fucking fruit that drops on the ground, which actually is the ripest. And actually, when it hits the ground, boom, it's a spark, like it's been grounded. That's in a complete cycle of a fruit, you know? It just is. You always notice the most ripest shit be on the ground, and nature comes gets it real quick. Why the hell nature don't get it up in the trees so fast like that? Because it ain't ready. It's not fucking ready yet. All the good fruit is on the ground, man. That's how it used to be, you know? It'll just fall right off, right the fuck off. and it'll be so beautiful. And the ones that don't, it's so beautiful that you want to grab it. It'll be down to a level where you could just get it. See, an apple tree, you didn't need to climb the tree. The apples are heavy enough. Nature created them heavy enough to just fall. Watermelons are big as fuck. They're not going to be in a tree. They'll fucking kill you. No, they grow on the ground. They suck the water from the trenches of the earth and give you the water. Mangoes, them bitches just fall right out of the tree. They're heavy. They're made to fall, hit the ground, and for you to go over there and get it and pick it up because the colors are vibrant. The colors make you want to get them. You know, the colors are like intrigue your ass. Overall, fruit is the number one thing that your human body is supposed to consume. Not only that, what is it, guys? It's sweet, right? Not sugar, right? I always get accused of this shit. That is sugar in fruit. There's no sugar in fruit. Motherfucker, there is no sugar in goddamn fruit. Two totally different things. Because it's sweet, it's not sugar. Antifreeze is sweet. You're not gonna pour that in your fucking coffee and stir it and drink it. There's a big difference. You know? I mean, people kill me with that shit. Really, all you got to do is a little bit of surface level research. You'll quickly realize. And then they're like, oh, it's glucose and glucose and glucose and fructose and fructose and this and that and this. I said, you let these motherfuckers put all these different names on it to keep you known for what's up. When you actually try to go research fruit, you'll be shell shocked to find that, damn, it's not a lot of information on fruit because they don't want you to know all the benefits of it. They just want to say the same shit over and over. GMO orange, GMO apple, GMO fucking banana. You know how many fruits there are that we don't even know about that are in other countries? My mind be blown. I'll be like, yeah, this is crazy. I'll be like, this is insane. I said, we are fucking starving over here. America, we are in starvation mode when it comes to fruits, right? We are in starvation mode to the tenth degree. We are simply starving over here, you know? Don't eat the seeds, you'll die. No, you fucking won't. You're supposed to eat the seeds, the cycle of life, shit them out. Nature comes and rebirths the shit. Be plentiful. Spread your seed, you know? Be plentiful. Spread your seed, you know? Do your own research. Don't take my word for it, you know? Be plentiful, right? So, yeah. Yeah, apples are good for you. That's what's dope about the Northeast. Apple season, man. We was fucking killing it, boy. Just appling it up, man. It's eating right off the tree, while we going to pick them shits. It's crazy. It's crazy how many apples grow and go bad. It's crazy how many go bad, you know? It's crazy how we got to pay for nature, too. That's another thing. We got to pay for nature, man. That's so fucked up to me. And our food's in commissary. That's how you know you in prison because you got to go bail your fucking food out of prison and shit. You got to work to bail your ass food out of prison, man. That shit is wild, man. It's really wild. You know, your food's in prison. You got to go to the commissary with your fucking credits that you had to work, bust your ass for, and buy that shit. When you go and you get your motherfucking fruits, vegetables, and food from the store, and when you bring it home, you know, when you bite into that shit, just remember the labor that you put in to get that motherfucker. And I used to think like that, man. I used to fuck with me so bad, man. I'm like, damn, we gotta fuck, man. I had to bust my ass just to bite into this shit. I had to bust my ass 12 hours hard fucking work just to be able to bite into this fucking shit right here. You know, that's how ungrateful we are. You know, that's why I hate throwing food out. You know, because it's like, damn, man, we had to like look what we had to do just to get it in our hands, let alone in our body. God damn, we had to go think of what we got to do to get that fucking shit in your hand. You know, you gotta get into a fucking vehicle, pay for gas, get insurance, have a house, car, wherever, somewhere to live. You know, you gotta pay for the water, the electricity, all that shit just to fucking be functional to go. Then you gotta go to a place to work, right? Slave away for whatever you gotta slave away for, right? Do all that shit, drive, risk your life every fucking day on the road, right? Or walking or the bus, however the fuck your life is at risk, some way, some shape, or how. And then you got to go out again and do that action that you would go to work and go get the shit. I mean, if we're not growing it, but just think about the average person. Go get it, and then when it's in your hand and you bite it, look at all you had to go through just to get a fucking bite of something to consume in your body. I mean, if that ain't ridiculous, but that's defines the human being. Think about that shit. That's fucking insane. And then just to know when you finish that motherfucker, you gotta do it again. That's crazy. But you look at nature, that motherfucker just goes eat, boop, eat, boop. We gotta pay to use the bathroom, guys. People don't think about that. We gotta pay to use the bathroom, meaning we gotta pay utilities and water just to use the bathroom, man. That's fucking crazy, guys. We gotta pay for the food to go in and out. They got us. They got us by the balls. That's how George Carlin say. They got us by the balls. That's crazy, man. When you look at it, people don't look at shit like that. That's how I view shit. That's why I be like, yo, man, something gotta give. Cause that's just fucked up right there. I've explained that to somebody before, and they were like, God damn, man, why you did that to me? They're like, I ain't never think of it like that. They like, man, that is fucked up. They be like, man, you fucked me up after that. And that's in a nutshell how bad it is. You know, that's crazy. That's the ins and out of life. You got to pay for it to go in and pay for it to come out. Crazy. All right, y'all. But I got to get up off this stream and I'll holler at y'all later. But nice stream, like I said, man. I think I might got to change the title. But yeah. But thanks everybody, and for joining, and and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and love.